might go in and out right now because I just gonna rise the brightness up. All right. Northern California, Philadelphia, Jersey. So cool. You guys are just all over the nation right now. All right. Then we get to start it on Facebook as well. Who here? Look, start your business. If you haven't started your business, start your business. But all my family was born in Jersey, and I was raised there also. Nice. Maryland, what up? Maya Brown. Nice. Give me 1 second. Nice. I'm from Texas, Dallas, Texas. Anyone from Texas? Who's been to Texas? And do you guys think we really just like, what's up over there? Kelly in the house. Vida Feliz. We got Maryland. Vida, do you think we just ride horses in Texas? Like, do you guys? My friends from Texas, nice guys. We don't really ride horses in Texas. Nice, cool. I love it there. We're also live on YouTube. YouTube has like a little blue tint. Let me just get this live going on Facebook, guys. No, but you say y'all too much. Y'all, yeah. If you don't say y'all, what do you say? So I guess we say y'all, possibly. So in Texas, yeah, we say y'all, but what are you supposed to say? Like, you all? Hey, you all better go. What are you supposed to say instead of y'all? What do you guys say instead of y'all? Like, y'all better get inside the house. What do you guys say? Hi, guys. You say hi. I say y'all all the time. Yeah. All of you. Oh, so someone says they say all of you. All right. So Vita from Instagram says they say all of you. So Texas, I say y'all. I say y'all. I mean, okay. So all of you better come here. What? Y'all better get your ass over here. Y'all better get over here. Oh my gosh. It's funny how everyone has their own thing of saying. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm just getting Facebook started. I say y'all from Midwest. All right. So, okay. Y'all better get your ass. Yeah, see? You don't say, all of you better get over here. Huh? All of you better get your ass over here. Right? You say, y'all better get your ass over here. What are you just talking about? It just sounds bad. Like y'all just sounds like more. Okay, guys. What is going on? About to get started with Facebook. I don't have. Okay. Y'all better all y'all better get your asses over here. Look at y'all over here cussing on. Hi, good to see you, D Live. Hi, good to see you on live. Do you only do taxes for business, or I do individuals, and what the heck? It's not working. I do individuals and businesses. Yeah. So that was a great question. But the topic of debate today is you say all. Wait, what did you say? All of you or y'all? That's kind of the topic of debate. I didn't know people say things differently. I thought everyone said y'all. I really didn't know there was a difference. See, I learned so much from TikTok. I think someone should do a video on TikTok, like a poll, like y'all or all of you. That sounds interesting. What the heck? But yeah, guys, thanks. Let's say y'all. See, we got someone from Jersey saying y'all, right? So I think most people say y'all. But Vita, you can say all of you. I will say all of you too. All of you better come here. All of you better eat your food. Y'all better eat your It just rolls off the tongue better when you say y'all. Like, look, I'm gonna say all of you better file your tax returns. Y'all better file your tax. it just I don't know, dude. It just comes off the it just comes off the tongue. It just comes off the tongue better. That's what's hilarious about it. Okay, so I finally got my Facebook to work. So now we're live on. Okay, it just stopped working. I don't know what's going on Facebook tonight, but yeah, exactly. It just rolls off the tongue better. I say y'all. I'm from New York. I grew up in the South, so y'all is in my vocabulary. Nice guys. So we got some. We got a. It seems like we got a lot of people from Jersey here tonight, right? I'm from Texas, but yeah, guys. Just to start this thing off, my name is Duke. I go by Duke Loves Taxes. I am an advanced QuickBooks Pro advisor. I'm an enrolled agent, a tax professional, and I'm also a small business owner and an entrepreneur, just like everyone who was watching this right now. So I own a tax firm. I specialize in tax planning, and we do a little bit of QuickBooks as well. This portion of the day I dedicate to you guys. I go live every day at 8 p.m. Central Time to answer you guys' business questions, tax questions. It can be personal tax, it can be business tax. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to say I don't know, and I'm going to write it down in my study guide, and I'm going to follow up with that question tomorrow. So guys, if you ask a question, I'm not going to know every single tax question. But what I will do for you if I don't know the answer to something is I'm gonna write it down and I will follow up with you tomorrow or the next couple of days whenever I get to it. So feel free to ask whatever. If you haven't done this yet, I feel like a teacher. If you haven't done your homework yet, make sure you do that. Let's start your business. That's gonna be your homework for tonight. I feel like I'm a teacher now. Yeah, excuse me, students. That's going to be your homework for tonight. Make sure you, I can't be a teacher, I'm sorry. But yeah, seriously, guys, if you haven't started your business, please do that. And really, when you're thinking about starting this business, ask yourself, what do you like? What do you enjoy doing? That's what it's important, at least in my opinion. Dude, okay. Christian, you ask that like every day. I'm sorry, gotta block that guy. Every single day. The dude asks that. So I appreciate the hustle, Christian, but it's just like, dude, I've told you no so many times, and you always come into my lives, always asking that. So unfortunately, gotta get blocked, dude. It's just not with it. Guys, I don't know what is going on with my Facebook, but I've been trying to go live on Facebook this whole time. It's kind of frustrating. I got a Calvin Klein backpack. Nice. What's a firm? I see lawyers have firms are just another word for like, it's just a business, really. Typically, like lawyers and accountants, CPAs, they typically have firms. It's usually like a combination of just a bunch of professionals. I don't know the exact definition. I'm not 100% on that definition. Wait. What? Okay. A firm. Firm definition. It's giving me the actual definition like I'm holding something. Strongly felt verb. Oh my gosh. Firm business. Firm business definition. A firm is a for-profit business organization such as a corporation, limited liability company, or partnership that provides professional services. So a firm, yeah, that's kind of what I said. Yeah. So it's pretty much a business that provides professional services. That is what a firm was. Now you guys all know what a firm was. It's a business, a partnership, a corporation, or an LLC that provides professional services. Yeah. Oh my God, we got. Can I deduct expenses I bought with the family relative card? Um, if you incurred those expenses, so um, let's say you bought it with the family relative card, right? So it never came out of your bank account. Okay, so let's say you had to pay that family relative back, then yeah, it's deductible. But if you pay for it with the family relative card and you never paid that family relative back, then no, it's not a deductible expense because you never incurred the expense. So in order for expense to be deductible, you have to incur it, not someone else. You, the business owner, have to incur it. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, that was a great question. Not to be dramatic, but I love you. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. I really appreciate that. That's not dramatic. I love you too. That's not dramatic at all. That's super nice. My man, insurance is my business. I'm just trying to hustle, promote myself, grow. Dude, what the heck? I blocked this guy and he came back. Look, man, I don't want to have to. I don't know if you made a second account, but dude, like, I'm not interested. And I totally get it. Like, you're out there trying to hustle. You're out there trying to get it. You're out there trying to market your business. But can I tell you something, Christian or Christina? Christina? Christina, I'm not sure if it's Christian or Christina. There's a way to market your business. Okay. And I'm gonna just be very direct with you. When you're like hopping on other people's live or hopping, it's Christian. Okay. So when you're hopping on people's live or using comments, this is what you call spam. So typically, business either markets themselves by influencing others, using influencers, or they pay for ads. So if you really want to market your business, talk about your business, yeah, you might want to pay for an ad. What I would encourage you to do, Christian, is an easy way to market yourself or market your business is to hop on like TikTok and make TikToks, educate people on what life insurance is. But anytime someone sees like a beggar or like something like that you're not providing value, and I have no idea who you are, and neither does nobody else, it just doesn't look right. I know you're trying to get my attention, and you do have my attention, but you're not somebody. If I'm telling you no and you keep coming back, and I totally get it, you're a hustler. I totally get it, but it's just not the right time, and it's just I'm not interested. I have life insurance. I have a financial advisor, and I'm like totally cool. And I would hate to have to. I see you made a second account. I would hate to have to block that too because I'm all for you hustling. Like totally, I'm all for it. But dude, you got to do it the right way. And there's a way you can do it. It takes time. It takes patience. It takes consistency. And you gotta exactly. You gotta use your own platform. You gotta create that yourself. I would encourage you to make videos. If you want to grow your platform, and TikTok is such an easy place to grow your platforms. I would encourage you to maybe start making videos like where you educate people what life insurance is, because I have life insurance and I don't wholly understand it. I would love for you to teach me more about it, but I'm not interested in buying it. I already have it, and I'm just not interested. But I'm telling you, you can find clients. You can have the best life insurance business, but you have to do it the right way. It's going to take time, and you're always not going to get clients. You're always not going to want to be where you're at, but you just have to do it the right way, man. There's a difference between like promoting, there's a difference between like spamming. Especially, I know you come to this live so many times, and then, thank you for coming to the live so many times. But if I say not interested, it just starts to come it starts to become more irritating. And I'm like, this guy again, So instead of me like wanting to work with you, it makes me want to avoid you. And that's just me being really honest. Um, yeah. When you file state taxes, is that not with the IRS? Mm-mm. So you don't. Your state taxes goes to your state. Your IRS taxes are completely federal. But let's say when you're working with a tax professional, or um, when you're going to a tax professional using a software like TurboTax, it'll file it together for you. So you don't have to worry about, oh my God, I got to do it again. Typically, you tell your tax professional like, hey, yeah, I lived in this state for this amount of time, or I worked in this state for this amount of time. This is what happened. Or if you use a software like TurboTax, you just want to mark the box like, hey, yeah, I'm in this state, and it should automatically do it for you. So you don't have to worry about it. It's just as long as you communicate that hey, I lived and worked in this many states, it should be good. Everything should be okay. Not cool. How do you suggest learning? Yes, for a PS4. How do you suggest? Thank you for the heart little care emoji. Thank you for the care emoji. The original queen. Angel, yes, for a PS4. I am Lauren. What up, Lauren? How do you suggest learning more about taxes you're on TikTok? Books. Dude, there's some other tax professionals on this app. I follow a couple of the tax professionals. There's this dude on TikTok named the Tax Lawyer. I think his TikTok is really low right now. Like I think the last time he was under like 5,000 followers. I think his TikTok has the potential of doing really good. He's a tax lawyer. I think you guys can learn a lot from him as well. Might want to check him out. I haven't seen many other like creators like talk about taxes. But if I do, just go through my list, like who I'm following, and you should see them there. Because I try to follow everyone that that really talks about taxes, because we're in this together. YouTube is also a really great place to learn from taxes. Sometimes I find myself when I don't understand some things about taxes, or I have to follow up on you guys' question, I go straight to YouTube, and there's so many other people on there that teaches taxes as well. YouTube is still an excellent place to learn from. Do you recommend going to an accountant or using software? It depends. With it says I lost connection. Hold on. Oh my God. Okay. So my connection just came back. It said I had a bad connection. So the last question I was reading before the connection went out was from Bolivian Girl. Do you recommend going to an accountant or using software? It really depends. If you want to file with confidence and know everything's like, yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, you can use an accountant. You can use me. I'll take care of you. If you feel like you can handle it yourself, then by all means necessary, I would recommend you using a software like TurboTax to handle that. So let's say you have a simple return, like you just have a W-2, right? You don't have no kids, you don't have no dependents, you don't have no self-employment, you don't have a job. You could have a job. Let me stop. But you don't have you just have a W-2. Absolutely. TurboTax. And I hope when tax season comes around, guys, it's let's say, you really want to work with a tax professional. Like you really want to hire a tax professional, but you don't have the money. What I want to do is maybe make videos for you guys, teaching you how to maybe walk through TurboTax, maybe how to file it yourself. So you can still kind of get that guidance from a professional, because you may not be able to afford it, which I totally understand that you want it, but you can't afford it. But so you shouldn't have to lose out on the business. So I was trying to do something like that. But yeah, if you want it just straight up and down, you can use the link in my bio. Click hire me. It's a little tax application you can fill out, and we'll work from there. What's up, Brittany? Should everyone go to an EA? Since I was 16, but my friends think I'm being unnecessary. No, you're doing the right thing, Brittany. You're gonna kill the game, because here's the difference. Here's the difference between working with an enrolled agent, which I am, and doing it by yourself. With an enrolled agent or work with a tax professional, you also get that professional advice, right? So they might give you some type of advice. They're able to answer your questions, and so much more. So, and it really just gives you more confidence. So, Brittany, you are not being unnecessary. I believe you're doing such a cool thing. Like that's so cool. And you've been doing it since you're 16. You're gonna kill it. Yeah. Are you saying no more than CPA? We tried. Yeah. So not all CPAs specialize in taxes. Um, there's some CPAs that do, but there's this belief out there that every CPA prepares for taxes. That's not true. Um, Now, some CPAs focus on audit, some CPAs focus on accounting. Enrolled agents, they focus on taxes. Now, not every enrolled agent might prepare taxes, but they can definitely guide you to someone that can. Enrolled agents, they're just straight taxes, like more than likely just straight up and down, straight taxes. They make phenomenal tax planners as well. Do you report taxes? Um, Do you report taxes on like Zelle and Family? You might. So now, if you like, that's kind of one of those like related transactions that you might have to, if you like. So if you give money to them, if you give a family member like $100, no, you're not going to have to report it. And this is just you gifting them, not you giving the income. Like he's like, hey, happy birthday, here's $100. Then no. But if you give them more than $15,000 in a year, you're going to have to file a gift tax return. But let's say you're giving them money because they helped you around the house or they provided service or something, then yeah, they're gonna have to report that income and so forth. So that was a great question. Thanks, you're welcome. I am Lauren. King James, welcome back, King James. Welcome back. I've seen a dude with an afro hair talking about OnlyFans recently. He's also great. Nice. So there's another dude on TikTok talking about OnlyFans. That's really cool. I live in New York. I got a 1099. How much can I deduct when it comes to car mileage? So you can deduct, I think the mileage rate in 2020 is 57.5 cents. Let me look that up for you, Christian. 2020 mileage, right? Yeah, so the 2020 mileage rate for your car, your mileage is 57.5 cents. So every business mile that you drive, you can deduct 57.5 cents, which is an amazing deduction. So yeah, I would definitely give that a shot. That was a great question, Christian. I drive around 8 miles a week to see clients. Yeah, so you're gonna take 80 times 0.575 times 52 if you drive it all 52 weeks. You're going to take 80 miles times that mileage rate, and that will give you what your deduction should be on your tax return. That was a great question. Hey, Duke, do you write off the room you're right in? Yeah, I do. So this is my home office, guys. Yeah, so this is the home office. You see, you can look around. So yeah, absolutely. Just kind of wall right there. That's my little desk area. That's where all the magic goes down. So yeah, absolutely, 100%. And the rooms are across the hallway. That was a great question. Yeah, so that would be considered the home office deduction. What's up, Tokyo? What's up, Al Butter? Welcome back. Live from Tokyo. Nice. Love it. I filed on my own last time. I'm only 20. I owe Postmates money, probably 500 plus since I made 3,000. But where'd that go? But I'm fried and having stress. Probably did all wrong. I don't know. It doesn't sound like you maybe did it wrong, especially if you use the software. Hopefully you did it right, but it doesn't. If you want someone to review it, that's a good option too. What should I do if I lost some of the expenses receipts? So it's totally fine, guys, when you're preparing your tax return to use estimates, or if you lost receipts, you want to at least make a reasonable act to try to reconstruct those expenses. So let's say you have to go through your bank account, go through your bank account, right? And it's okay if you lost receipts, but as long as you have at least the smallest record for it, that's good. But the only thing about it, if you don't have never mind. I'm not going to actually, I'm gonna say, if you don't have your receipts, and let's say you ever get audited, well, those expenses may get disallowed. But that's the worst case scenario. That's in case of an audit. But for the purposes of preparing your tax return and you lost your receipt, go through your bank statements. See if you can look at if it says Popeye's chicken. Well, maybe that's not a business expense. But if it says Office Depot, that might be a business expense. It's up to you as the business owner to make that reasonable assumption and take that deduction as needed for your tax return. That was a great question. Shop Stitch Theory. Springer Home and Body. You can use Strides to track your miles, and it gives you deduction amount. That's what I use. That's an excellent tip. Thank you. YouTube 754. Can you give me coins so I can give? I don't have coins. Someone give them some coins. But a capital gains taxes be avoided if you're refinancing a house before selling it. That sounds like an interesting strategy. Not 100% how it works. Sounds interesting though. If I live at my home with my parents and they own the house, can I write my room as a home office? So let's say you live, that's a great question. So if you live at home with your parents and you have a business and that's your principal place of business and you use it exclusively for your business and you pay your parents rent, then yeah. But if you're not paying your parents rent, what are you writing off? So you have to ask yourself, that's a really great question. But if you're not incurring expense, unfortunately, you can't write it off. So unless you're paying your parents money for that home office, then you can't write it off. But let's say you are. Let's say, the parents are one of those parents, they're like, hey, you better pay your rent. You gotta pay to live up in here. Hey. Then yeah, you can write that off. But if you're not paying any money, unfortunately, I know. What up, Manny? Yo, what up? Ivory, are there deductions for business stuff? Actually, absolutely. So yeah, so in the process of building your business, you can incur startup expenses, which is advertising, buying your inventory and supplies, and so forth. The only thing about startup costs is that you can only write up to $5,000 of your startup costs when you start your business, right? So if you incur $10,000 of startup expenses, well, you can't write $10,000 off. You can only write off the first $5,000. So yeah, you can write up your startup expenses, absolutely. Icon, I'm 8. What up, YouTube? Nice. Christian, can I deduct my money I received from the government for unemployment? New Yorkers paying. So if you receive money from the government, that's actually going to be considered income, depending how you received it. So now let's say if you use that money from the government to pay for a business expense, then yeah, you can write up the amount for the business expense. So let's say you got $600 from the government, and then you bought a $600 computer, then yeah, you can write that $600 computer off if it's for your business. So you're not direct. So here's kind of how you can think about it. You're not directly writing off the $600 the government gives you. You're writing off the business expense. You're writing off how you use that $600. So that's the main thing. It's like how you use it. But the actual income coming in, that's not deductible. Can you write off money you didn't spend? So yeah, like through depreciation. But if you're asking me like straight up and down, like, hey, I didn't spend it. There's different ways, like you don't really spend money, but you write it off. It's about the expense that you incur at the end of the day. It's about the expense you incur. So let's say you swipe a credit card, like even though you didn't spend money because you haven't paid that back, you still incurred an expense. So it's all about that expense that you incur. So that's what's really important. Sorry about your grandma. Christian, can I buy something expensive, get a receipt, and then return the item and use that? That sounds like tax. It sounds like tax evasion. Um, have you ever read a really good? Have you ever read Good to Great by Jim? I have not. What is it about? Tell me a little bit more. YouTube. I'm sorry, dude. Unfortunately, I'm not a chair. I know I got the Santa hat on. I know I look like Santa Claus, but unfortunately, I just it's not a charity, man. I would love to be able to just to give everybody money, but if I did that, then I would have no money. Um, sorry about that. Um, he conducted a huge study about business. Nice. Jim Collins. Let me look that up. That sounds really interesting. Really, what do you think about giveaway collaborations with other businesses? I think it's a I think it's a great opportunity to not only give back to the community, but to also promote your business at the same time. So I think that's really good way to promote your business, especially if you align with the right partnership or make the right deal. I think that's fabulous. Um, how can I file my taxes if I didn't file in 2018? I just received a letter today. So I don't know if there might be a software out there that files like back taxes, um, but typically you're gonna have to. There may be a software out there, but if you work with a tax professional, they should still be able they should still be able to e-file your 2018 tax return. So find a tax professional that you feel comfortable with working with it. Just like hey, I got back taxes, and they can just hop in their software and be able to file those tax returns for you. I know a lot of software like TurboTax, they only do current year taxes, so it's gonna be difficult to do that. If I'm self-employed, can I write off business startup expenses from 2020? Absolutely. So if you incur business expenses in 2020, but you don't start your business um, till 2021, then yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That was a great question as well. What's up, YouTube? Hi, YouTube. What's up, Instagram? How do we go about how how do we go about those things? Um, as far as what the giveaways, so it could be a marketing expense. I guess my question about giveaways is what do we have to? It would just be a marketing expense. So if you were, let's say your products, it could be a promotion expense as well. You might want to consider a promotion expense. So if you get something away, you would just mark that as a promotional. You would deduct it on your tax return. The cost of it, not what you sell. You sell product. Okay, if you sell a product and you spend $10 on it, but you sell it for $20, but you give it away, you're not going to deduct the $20. You're not going to deduct what you sell it at. You're going to deduct the actual cost that you pay. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, King. Oh, that's so nice. Thanks for the follow. Thanks, Shay. If you go to Jim's website and look at the concept, it shows most of what his books. I have to check it out. Oh, got it. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm happy to help. Yeah, if I was able to answer your question, just let me know. If I'm not able to answer your question, I always try to write it down or I revisit. Also, if you ask a comment and I miss it, just let me know. I'll follow back up on it. So yeah, I love giving things away. Yeah, so yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, you can give away with the cost of it. That's what's really important, not what you sell it at. That's where I see a lot of confusion comes in with giveaways. It's not what you sell it at; it's what you pay for it. Um, Man, this is tripping. Jim Collins, American researcher. Good to great. I see it. It says good to great. This red one. That's interesting. Definitely. What's up, Juan? So we're live on TikTok, we're live on YouTube, we're live on Instagram, and Facebook, unfortunately, is not working. So yeah, I'm all you guys. Oh, cool. I like when you people give me likes on YouTube. That's always exciting. Yeah, so guys, is there any more questions? Any more questions? Just let me know. All right, I know I've covered a lot. I feel like I haven't given you guys much value yet. I want to like give you guys more value. So yeah. Zuraka, can you tell us about collecting sales tax and next? Oh, Nexus confuses me. I'm not 100%. But on sales tax, it's really important that you first understand if you have to collect sales tax. Typically, if you sell like a product or service, typically you have to. You want to check with your state. That's what's really important. Once you know that you have to collect sales tax, use a software. So if you're selling like a service, it's a taxable service, I'll recommend QuickBooks. Turn on sales tax. Every time you create an invoice, it'll track it for you. If you're having something like you sell like a lot of products and service, you definitely want to use a software and have that track it for you. So when you collect, when you're purchasing your inventory as a business owner, when you're purchasing your inventory, you're not going to pay sales tax on that. You're not going to pay sales tax on that. What you're going to do is when you charge the customer, you're going to charge them sales tax. And then you're going to remit that to the state. So I hope that answers your questions. Up to how much can I deduct when I buy inventory? You can deduct however much you pay for inventory. You can write it off as incidental supplies and materials if needed. Also, can go to back CC to give for you. Back tax questions. What's up, Springer? What's your back tax question? ACH. What's up, Acmeans? Tips about minimize taxes on profit from trading options. You can so your trading options is typically known as passive income. You can only write that up to your passive loss, but you can deduct up to $3,000 against your ordinary income. But as far as tax planning for trading, you just want to find other passive losses right there. It's above. Can you ask it again? I don't see it, Springer. Home and body, unless it was the one about the 2018. Someone did ask how to file the 2018 tax return when they get a notice. You can try to like Google like a software. I know most softwares only allow you to file the current year taxes. But if you can, you probably want to work with a tax professional. Yeah. Can you give me coins? No, YouTube, I can't, bro. You keep asking that question. I'm sorry. I don't have any just coins. Yeah. Is forming a two-person LLC the same process as forming a regular one? So yeah, it's the same process. It's just taxed differently. So when you're forming that LLC, and you really want to like go into this serious because it's considered a partnership. So you want to have a partnership agreement, make sure all you guys are on the same page. So if you're forming a two-member LLC, it's the same process, but it's taxed differently. You're gonna be taxed as a partnership, meaning you have to file Form 1065. Yeah. That was a great question. So it's just taxed differently, but the process can be exactly the same. Yeah, that's any more questions? If there are no more questions, oh no, I didn't take it. I'm just gonna go ahead and hop off this live. But guys, I will be back again tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Times. I will be here. I'm trying to go live daily for you guys, to be able to answer your questions and anything that you may have help or need help on. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time, and I hope to see you guys here. So that's goes for you, TikTok, you, Instagram, and as well as you, YouTube as well. Thank you guys so much for joining this live, especially everyone who continues to show up every single day. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You guys make it worth it. See ya.